Hello, good evening, everyone. Trust you are all doing well. It's been a while I last update my YouTube channel, but this evening I'll be showing you how I went from this particular picture to this one. So let me quickly run you through how I achieved this image from the scratch. So the first thing I did, so this was the image. So the first thing I did was to build the head tie, the gele, as it is called in Yoruba. So what I first did was to build the gele. So because this is how the picture was shot, and I don't like this head tie, so immediately I built the head tie from what we have here. I quickly made a selection from what we had here simply by using the lasso tool, and then made the selection. Then I started building the gele. So I think I used, how many layers is this? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. So 7 layers of this. I started duplicating them, and I was building the gele like that. So until I am satisfied with what I have. So this was the uh, after I built the gele. This was the final result after I built the gele. So and after that, I merged everything into one piece. And after merging them into one piece, I had to do some liquify. So I went to filter and then liquify. So you can see. So that is where I did the manipulation to. If you check the before, you can see how the gele looks before. So I did some little liquify to restructure the face, restructure the smile, then restructure the gele. So and after that, I flipped the picture because I don't like the way it's looking this side. I really want that to be looking this side. I flipped the picture. So and after flipping the picture, you can see how it's looking now. So after flipping the picture, you can see the head is not straight. I want it straight. I want the head to look straight. So the next thing I did was to um, correct the head by rotating the head a little bit. So what I did was that using the lasso tool, I selected the area of the head. Excuse me. I selected the area of the head like this. I selected it, and then I click on transform, Control T, and then I rotate it, something like this. So once it is perfect, I put it back in place on the neck. You can see that I put it back on the neck, and then I put this layer mask on it, so to blend the neck onto the body. So after doing that, that is exactly what I did before I arrived at at this. So you can see this is after I corrected the head. So the head is now looking straight. She's now facing down. And after that, I clicked on I removed this area. I removed this area to the top part of the picture any longer. So I removed that using patch tool. And after that, I did some little adjustment in the cloth here. You can see in the cloth here. So the one she's wearing underneath was showing, and I don't want it. So I quickly removed that. What I did first was to select the hand. So I selected the hand area, then I um, removed that area. That is just it. So after that, I arrived at this picture. This is what I had next. So after this, that was when I now did my frequency separation. And after my frequency separation, you can see what I have. So you can see there is color disparity between the neck and the face. That is due to the makeup. So I had to correct that. So I used curves to correct that. This is what I did in the curves. So this is my curve layer. So I brightened the area a little bit, and I also adjusted my red a little bit so to make it match with the face. And after that, I did another hue and saturation layer to correct the entire color of the picture. So you can see the color is looking from, this is what we had before, and this is what we are now having now. You can see the difference before and now this one. And after that, I did another selective color layer which gives me this. So let me show you what I adjusted here. So there is no rule to what you need to adjust. There's no rule. You just have to keep trying, keep seeing what you work for you. Actually, here what I did here was to enhance the black color of the shade. So what I did here was to add some little black. I came to black under selective color, and then I added black +5, and then I came to neutral as well. I added +5, and then the cyan +2. So you can see that is what I had as my final result. And after that, I put another curve layer to still enhance the black by dropping the curve down a little bit. So you can see that's the before and the after. So, and after doing that, I merged everything into a single layer again, and after then I selected my image. I selected my image from the background. This is what I selected. I selected from the background, and after that I selected my background. And this is what I had. So after selecting the background, I used Gaussian blur to smoothen the background. You can see what we have now. We have a very smooth background. And after then, I did hue and saturation to desaturate the entire background. And after desaturating the background, the intention why I desaturated the background was because I thought the background I would be importing, I would need to apply blend mode. I thought I would be needing to apply blend mode. That is why I desaturated it, so that by the time I bring the new background on it and I change the blend mode to overlay or soft light, I'll be having the original color on the background. But once I had a background that actually fits perfectly into the image, so I didn't need to bother to change the blend mode from normal to any other thing. So, and after that, I had to bring another table into the hand that is she's laying her hand on. This what we had there before was this. So, and I don't like this. I don't like this kind of table for the picture. So I had to look for another table. So I brought another table into the picture, and I had to create another shadow in between the hand and the table, and this is the shadow. So you can see the shadow now makes it look perfectly as if she's actually resting her hand on this table. So, and after that, I did another hue and saturation. So this hue and saturation is not so visible. I only use it to correct some minor color here on the clothes. And after that, I did this hue and saturation again. This one is to remove red from the skin tone. So what I did here was that you click on the layer mask, and then you go to select, then color range, and then you click on, you come here and then you look for red. So because that is what I want to desaturate, so I did that. So, and after I click on this, you can see I desaturated the red color by -22 and then had a little bit of cyan. So, and after doing that, I brought another color that I have made before. These are set of this is the kind of color grading I did on a particular picture before. So what I just did was to go to the picture. I simply went back to the picture and then copied the group and then brought it upon this image. So it's just some layers of what's it called? Some layers of adjustments. That's what I have here. I have curve, then gradient map, and then selective color. So that's what I have in this group. So you can see if you make them invisible, you can see the first curve. This is what the first curve. So I reduced the first curve, reduced the illumination on the picture by reducing the brightness. Then the second curve I used to enhance the black as well. I used it to highlight. This one was used to enhance the highlights, and the next one was the gradient map. So this is the gradient I put on the picture. So I put it on the picture. So, and what we did was to go to our blend if. So you can see the adjustment on the blend if, so that I can blend perfectly with the picture. So I did that blend if, and then selective color again. This is what I did on that selective color. It's not something that is so visible. You can see neutral, the cyan +1, magenta +1, and then black. Do I have anything new? Nothing here. both of our red. So my red plus red, then black plus 2. So all these things are just very minimal things that you just do, not so much that you don't need to do too much. You don't need to do too much. You just need to do little things on the sliders. So the next thing I did was to bring my color, my LUTs. So I have a set of LUT here. So the one I did use, one I used was one of the LUTs I've created before. So apart from the color grading I did on this group 2, I had to bring my LUT again to make it look exactly the way I want it to look. So and after that, I brought my logo, but immediately I finished it, I noticed some discrepancies in color here around this place and around this place. So I had to correct that using dodge and burn. So you can see my dodge, you can see now that place is now brightened up, you can see, and then my dodge, my burn as well, you can see. If you look at this area, by the time I remove that, you can see that discrepancy. I had to remove it, you can see. So and then my dodge as well, you can see where I dodge to bring the picture to perfection. So that is what I did to bring the picture from what I had initially here. This is the original picture to this final masterpiece. You can see the difference from here to here, from here to here. So thank you very much. Thank you for watching this video to the end. I hope you found value for what I've just shown you. So kindly subscribe to this channel and please put on your notification that you can always be one of the first people to get a notification each time I upload new video. Thank you, and please stay safe and stay blessed. Bye.